Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blind. I have a night raid to conduct on Talmberg, and I don't think I have anything else to do because none of those guards have dialogue options, so let's just wake up Robert and be on my way.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
God be with you.
If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in the tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
Well, see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories about this for years. We'll be legends. Unless we fuck it up, then Istvan will be telling the stories and the joke will be on us.
No, I have exactly zero faith in my ability to execute this properly, so it seems to me it's going to be a short mission, but, you know, failure is...
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
Failure is sort of part of the fun. I just hope Sir Hans doesn't die.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
Although I guess historically speaking, he lived to be like 30 at least. So he should be okay. Although again, this game doesn't seem to follow history exactly. There are some discrepancies in the dates. For example, and I'm pretty sure the historical Sir Divish had a couple of sons, whereas here he's childless.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Okay. As I said, I don't foresee great success. However, I will take this, the Padfoot potion, because it improves my stealth, which might help a little bit. Okay, so there's one of them here and one of them over there. I'll wait for him to make the round, even though, logically speaking, he should notice that the other guy is gone. Which maybe he will. Like, I guess I'll see in a couple of seconds.
We can't get this moving without being noticed. First, we have to find the hospital. They're all going off in the First, we have to find the hospital. Then we can come back and deal with the rest.
Okay.
Easy now. Almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
So, I already got farther than I thought I would.
Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us.
Okay, so I guess the game wants me to take out this guard now.
Patience. He has to move. Jesus. Get a fucking move on, man.
Oh, I guess he goes back to the gate. So maybe
Any time now.
I'm not sure what Sir Hans is waiting for. Is he waiting for me to take him out? Or for this guy to like go back up the wall? But then this guy is going to go back as well? Okay, I'll just follow him, and if we fail, I'm going to pin it on him. Because to be honest, right now, he's moving. Like, if they saw him, I couldn't do anything to stop that.
Where's Sir Radzik and Lady Stephanie?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else.
Where? Where is she being held? And where's Sir Radzik?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and told us not to move a muscle.
May the Lord watch over you.
Discuss what to do next with Sir Hans. I will, but I also have a perk in stealth, which might be kind of useful for now. When crouching without movement, you get a 30% stealth bonus. Crouching chameleon. Okay, let's take that.
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to creep right inside the palace where Toth's men are everywhere?
Let's try. Although, I doubt the game is going to kill them if we fail, especially because, as I said, they are historical characters. Serazic specifically for sure is. Like, I'm not sure how much is known about the wife of Sir Divish, but let's try it at least.
Yes, we can't leave them in Toth's hands. It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness. What good will it do them if we get caught?
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this could cost us our heads. At least we saved those other people.
I told you, I'm not leaving here without the hostages.
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword while you're at it. No point leaving the job half done.
Save your speeches. Are you going to help me or not?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising bloody mayhem, give us time to get out of here.
Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Gorva! Fuck my ass!
Oh well, so much for the stealth. Get out of the castle with Capon. Okay.
Fuck! I'll have
Henry!
to carry him out of here right
Sorry
now.
to trouble you, but could you fucking do something quick?
Where is everyone? Quick!
Can sprint while overloaded.
Quick! They're right behind us. That is, behind you. They're in front of me, and I can't do anything. Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake so much. If you don't get a move on, they'll stab you in the back right under my nose.
That might very well yet happen.
Faster!
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Faster!
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True, the shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
Okay, so it very much seems like it was scripted to fail. What with him getting shot in a cutscene.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. We can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Feyfar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand
and
that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Okay, so before I talk to Captain Robard, I will dress back in armor. Let's have a quick wash. And let's change. Oh, I can talk with the guards this time. And with the villagers as well. So I will do that. Ask their opinion.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
How are things with you?
It's a shit pile and no mistake. A good friend of mine was killed.
I'm sorry to hear it.
I only pray we kill every last one of them bastards. Then maybe I'll have some peace.
Take care now.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I pray Sir Divish gets the better of them cutthroats. I wouldn't want that foreign bastard lording it over us here.
No. I don't suppose anyone wants a thieving cutthroat for a lord.
See you later.
Okay, so let's talk with Captain Robard, I guess, because Sir Divish is not here, and neither is Tobias Feyfar. Actually, can you train me with a mace?
I'd like to get better at fighting with a mace.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Agreed. Now listen up.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Feyfar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
Well, he seemed a bit uncertain, which I can understand, because he's a civil engineer. You know, he dealt with mining. He probably never set foot on a battlefield before, nor did he probably ever handle like siege weaponry. It's kind of the situation of you know how it goes in those jokes where, you know, is there a doctor on board? Yes, but I am a doctor of mathematics or something. It's kind of a similar situation. He is an engineer, but that's such a broad field. He is specifically a civil, civic mining engineer, which is a totally different thing to being a military engineer.
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart, too. That place is my home.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle will be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Ishtvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stack up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyuk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyuk for longer.
Toth is a wily fox. Good luck then.
Okay. Okay, Feyfar is over here. I didn't see him before. Was he always here?
Greetings. What business have you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Talmberg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
He was with Sigismund?
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlen Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
Kidnap him. Probably not. He said, ask him to come.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Take care.
Okay, I will go to the quarry and see if they need anything there. Talk to the quartermaster, talk to Sir Divish, talk to Captain Bernard, ask the charcoal burners. Okay, so Sir Divish is, by all accounts, supposed to be somewhere kind of close.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But where is that?
Yeah.
Like, logically speaking, I would say he should be at the camp itself, especially seeing how he's wounded.
Yeah.
But he's not here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm currently, I think, over here. So that's like at the other side of the river.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, I'll write to the quarry first because that's just easier.
Welcome, Henry. Greetings. What business have you?
How are you, my lord?
How do you think? That slimy toad has my blood boiling. If I get my hands on him, I'll rip his black heart out. Only I've been handed the job of guarding the western route, at the quarry. There's not a damn thing happening there.
Well, at least you're out of archery range of the castle.
True, but it's not much consolation. If the men don't get something to do soon, I'll have to put them to work in the quarry. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
How do you think the siege will go, sir?
Better than it has done so far, I hope. First, we lost your lord and father, and then our nighttime assault failed.
I'm sorry we didn't succeed. It would all have been over by now. But at least we got out alive.
If the two of you had been left behind, Istvan would have had another pair of hostages. Oh, let's pray our fortunes improve. But I'm a bit worried about that trebuchet. I don't have much experience with engines of war. Even if we do drive Toth out, there might not be much left of the castle after we've done it.
Sir Hanush, do you think Sir Radzig is all right?
Oh, don't worry. He's more used to Toth alive, so he's in no danger for now.
For now?
Radzig's a man who knows how to take care of himself. I'm more concerned about Lady Stephanie. It would be dreadful if anything happened to her.
It was a pleasure to talk to you, Sir Hanush.
Likewise, Henry. God be with you.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods, either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too. Farewell.
Okay, let's talk to Captain Robard as well. Oh, no, that's Bernard. That's a different captain.
Why are you waking me?
The better question is, why are you asleep at this hour? Okay, I'll just wait for him to wake up, because I don't quite fancy going back and forth just to talk to him.
Greetings.
How goes it, Sir Bernard?
How goes it? We're sitting here under the castle, and all day long there's folks hewing stones. My ears are ringing as if I'd been struck on the head, which is just how I feel.
I felt that way too since the night of the attack.
That went horribly wrong. And even so, we were lucky. Could have gone much worse.
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. But there's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. And when they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
Find out if the herbalist could brew up something to fend off sleep. I could do that actually, but the game, because that's what the cockerel potion does. It's like a either cockerel or the bug's blood is like a medieval energy drink, but the game doesn't really allow that to be done by me, so I guess I'll have to go and ask the herbalist after all. Now, I would like to find Sir Divish, so I'm currently over here. I need to, like, get to the crossroads in the village, and then, like, turn, I don't know, left to the field? Like, but surely he has to be in a camp of some sorts. Like, it would be stupid if he just was hanging out in the middle of like a field, especially what with being both the lord of this land and wounded. There's a camp over there, but isn't that the one I was just at? I guess I will see shortly. Okay, I guess it must be a different one then. Oh, indeed, and that's Sir Divish right here.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told, and my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
What flesh can be healed, perhaps, but the spirit. Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Uzhitz. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins. God be with you.
Find a priest willing to go to Talmberg. Now actually, Godwin is quite a good pick, because he also knows how to fight. I wonder if I can talk to Sir Hans. His horse is here, so he should be somewhere over here as well. Indeed.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Ratai instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
See you later.
You're just getting into a stew for no reason. We won't be hanging around here for long.
Are you sure about that? I'm going to take a peek at our trebuchet. Without it, I'd say our chances of getting anywhere are pretty bloody slim, and I don't think it'll be knocking down any walls tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And when the time comes for the big push, they might have some meat to give us, don't you reckon?
I didn't think of that. Here's to the day of battle.
Oh, I guess that's where the wounded stay? Maybe I can help some of them.
Greetings. What do you need?
How are things with you?
How do you think? Shouldn't you be off helping to drive that murderer out of the castle?
Don't worry, that'll come soon enough. I just thought I'd ask around if anyone is in need of anything.
I'm in need of the roof over my head and the peace I deserve, so go and see what you can do about that. Take care. God be with you. What can I do for you?
How are things with you?
They killed my husband. What am I to do without him?
I'm terribly sorry, good wife. May the Lord grant him eternal rest.
Good luck, then.
Okay, I don't think he can help the wounded. Which is a pity. I have some medical training. Let's take a look at the list of the objectives. Whoa, they are actually quite scattered. Okay, herbalist, Uzhitz. So I think I'll go like in a roundabout way. Like right here, then to Uzhitz, then over here to the charcoal burners, to the tavern, then over here, and then finally to Sasau and back. It's quite a trip, actually. Let's go to the gates and then left.
God grant you help. How may I help you?
The troops are falling asleep on guard duty. Do you have anything to help?
There's a recipe I know. I could brew up enough for 2 or 3 men with what I have here.
No, I need enough for a whole bloody encampment. Actually, for 3 camps.
That much? It would take me a week just to pick the herbs for it. Unless you were to do a bit of the legwork yourself.
Seems only reasonable, since I'm the one who wants it. What do you need?
1 handful of valerian and 2 of mint, but make sure it's fresh. And a little wormwood wouldn't hurt. Good luck.
Okay, how much of each? 60, 30, and 6. 60 mint. I don't have that much, I don't think. Oh, actually I do. 60 mint, valerian, and wormwood, I think. Yeah.
I've gathered up all we need.
Excellent. This will probably do the trick. And do you have the wormwood?
Here it is.
Fine, fine. I'll get started. It's going to take a while. Take care. God bless.
Wait until the potion is brewed. Okay, this is kind of annoying. I would prefer if I could... Like, I understand why she needs time.
God bless.
But... I guess I'll go to Uzhitz and then sort of back. Well, although it's not that much of a distance from Talmberg, so I might do my other chores around the map, and then when I'm going back, probably some time is going to pass. So I'll talk to her then.
Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm over here. And if I go like forward from here, I should get to Uzhitz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Állj, te kutya! Add meg magad, vagy kinyírunk! Most megkapod!
Ezt nem csináltad jól! Innen kellett lőnie. That's in!
Okay, I'm kind of surprised at how bad it went. Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save here and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!